In the earlier 70s, 80s, Bugis Junction was, we call it Bugis Village. In Hokkien, we call Pek Sua Pu. It's a very vibrant area for food and drink.
A lot of food, small food shops, those olden wonton mee. So my dad used to bring me there.
I continued to visit the Bugis area for its street food until the mid-1980s, when the area was finally cleared for redevelopment.
And the food was sold not in the shop, but with the push carts on the streets.
Many of the stalls were then relocated to the Lavender Food Centre. With that, I wonder whether we have finally lost all those famous street hawkers who first started their business in the 1960s in the Bugis area.
In the evening also, it is also a very noisy place because a lot of these foreigners, they will drink beer,
And a lot of fence for sites were there, and a lot of military men were there.
So, and then those days, around this area, there were a lot of shops, in fact, selling wholesale things, even the firecrackers for the Chinese New Year. So all these other provision shops, when you want to sell firecrackers, they will come all the way to this area to buy from them.
I worked in a ocean building in 1975 as a security officer. First is a straight trading shipping. After that, they changed into the Apple building.
1st January 1993, we moved the Ocean Towers. We were the first tenant, and we are the last tenant to move out when the OFC comes out, Ocean Financial Center comes out. At that time, food are very, very cheap. You say, you anywhere in the back lane, any corner, any back lane, they can squeeze and just create a store. And so for a wonton mee, it's only $1 soup. If you want dry one, you have to pay premium 20 cents more, $1.20.
And I like most is the Boat Quay area. And our favorite food there is the char kway teow. They're really cheap and good. The cost price maybe is about 80 cents to $1.20 at that time, because cost of living is not that high. But now I don't think you can get it. Even if you get it, maybe you get half or quarter of the portion only.
Do you know the arcade belonged to Arabs? Long ago, it was known as the Akaf, I think. The Akaf Arcade. But the Arabs do not own the property now. They decided to sell, and it's now a much taller building than before. And we come to Ocean Financial Center. That's where you and I worked for many years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ocean Building, third Ocean Building where we were, was completed in 1974. And then we moved out in 1995. It's an iconic building, isn't it? Ocean Financial Center.
Ocean Financial Center.
You remember that?
That's the fourth Ocean Building.
It's now the fourth building on site.
Yeah.
There were 3 other buildings before, all known as Ocean Building.
As you can see, SMU is located in a very beautiful part of Singapore. You are seeing an integration of history and new infrastructures together in this very unique space. Because if you look around, the trees are mature trees. So when we created this campus, building this campus, we actually removed, I think the number is 17 trees, put them in nursery for 4 years, and we brought them back, replanted them on the campus. So the trees, these are all old trees. So it looks like an old campus.
The original National Library, where there was such yummy food, and we used to go there to study and also perhaps look at boys, right? Those were indeed fun days. So yeah, these are my memories, and sometimes when I drive around the area, I just think back of all the wonderful days I spent in Bras Basah and how things have changed over the last 50 years. And yeah, good things. Progress is always inevitable, but I'm happy that I had the wonderful memories of the last 40 years.
It started off as a harbour port where the major ships were called on it to engage in trading activities, and later on it became a shipyard and ship repair hub where Keppel Group was formed. Now it became a waterfront, a community and living.
The vision was to turn this into the Sim Kee Boon says, I want this. Every meeting he would reiterate, I want a world-class waterfront development.
It took us about 15 years to start from the master plan until getting all the approval to start the project.
If this is a condominium, we want this to be different. A condominium, it's by the waterfront. Nowhere in Singapore you have living actually by the waterfront. We want to give something extra, a marina.
It was really a very industrial looking site with all the workshops, with all the dust and flying around. And it's quite a change if you're right now revisiting the Bay Area. It's a new look, new feel, and it's really redefining waterfront living in Singapore.
We started off in the 60s, 70s. It was a really tough time, but we endure. But we also enjoy the exciting moment. But in our mind, we always say, we can do it. We can do it. The real Keppel story. These are the tough men with bold vision. Together, we march forward, Keppel. Majura Keppel.
Singapore has made remarkable transformations over the last 50 years, and Keppel Land is proud to have contributed to its growth. From landmark office developments to unique integrated developments, Keppel Land will continue to think on box and contribute to enhancing Singapore's skyline as it progresses towards SG 100.